Welcome to the Hunters of Attoghar, our very first D&D Homebrew campaign on the channel. I'm Daryl, your Dungeon Master, and I have with me some friends and magnificent fools around the table. If you guys would like to introduce yourself one at a time.
Start with myself. Hi guys, what's up? My name's Adam.
I'm Alex, nice to meet you.
I'm Anthony, nice to meet you.
Hello everybody, my name's Sean.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan.
Our campaign begins in the 998th year of the New Age. And the world of Attoghar is a dark, dangerous place, full of hate and fear. It's been almost 1,000 years since the gods chose to cleanse Attoghar of all magic and magical beings, restoring the balance of both nature and power. Since then, magic has managed to creep back into the world, slowly at first, but increasing in both quantity and power in recent years. Much like the gods, the people they turn their back on, magical beings are hated, forced to live outside both civilization and the law, or join the hunters to train as Doyen. Hunters are charged with keeping balance, wiping out those that use their power for evil, and monsters too powerful for this world. Hunters are fierce warriors, often abandoned or handed over to the Doyen at an early age, or even trying to hide from their past. Most hunters are not gifted with magic, but those that are can go on to mentor their own group of hunters in time as a Doyen. Every major province of Attoghar has its own group of hunters. They operate outside the local laws, hated and feared by the people they protect, and ignored by the local magistrates, as long as they don't break too many laws. The hunters answer only to their Doyen, who in turn answer to, well, no one really knows who the Doyen themselves answer to. Perhaps we'll find out. There are rumours of hunters' origins, and they are as varied as they are wild, only leading to more hate and fear among the people. Our campaign follows the stories of one particular group of hunters, the Hunters of Attoghar. I used 3 homebrew rules that I'd like to explain here and now, save disrupting the flow of the game. XP leveling. I do have a training system in place where players can donate their XP to new players who come back at level 1. And also at level 5 each player may take a squire. And you can also train your squire in the same way by donating your XP to the squire. However, squires can't be a higher level than any of the players in the group. We do have a simplified initiative system where highest roll goes first. If that number is even, we just continue clockwise around the table. If it's odd, we continue anti-clockwise. And finally, our inspiration system. For this, I use gold crit or miss tokens. And one side is a 20, one side's a 1. And I believe in actually making the reward worthwhile. So if you do get an inspiration token, you can spend it at any time to make a failed roll a success, or you can flip that coin on any of your rolls to make it either a crit or a miss. You only get your inspiration token over the course of one session. If you don't use it by the end of the session, then you will have to trade it in for either 50 XP or 50 gold. However, again, you get to choose whether you want to flip the coin and go double or nothing on the gold or XP rewards. To start with, because we have 5 new characters, I'm going to give each character a token right now, which I'm sure will come in handy. So, who's going to die first, guys?
Probably me.
No, definitely me.
Well, hopefully, with the re-roll on the inspiration token, you'll be alive a little bit longer than normal.
2 rounds instead of 1.
We do also use miniatures and maps. We don't have any sponsors or anything, but the position is available for any companies out there. Feel free to contact us. We do all that good YouTube promotional stuff. We're professionals, you know. So guys, if you'd like to place your minis in the camp where we are going to start our campaign.
I can't just look straight. Can I get some points, please?
I don't want to be at the front. I'm too small.
You go in there.
Of course, you got a little snaky boy.
Anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Okay, we begin our campaign. It's a fresh summer's morning. You've been in camp now for 6 weeks in total. You've got to know the camp chef, Bobo. Bobo is a gentle soul. He's a huge, strong Goliath, barbarian-looking fellow, and he's the camp chef. And he carries around this giant wooden fork that you really wouldn't want to get hit with in a fight, put it that way. As you're sitting around the campfire, Bobo comes over and he serves you up some porridge. And he's basically looking around. What does he see? Would you all like to introduce your characters to everybody?
I'll go first. So my character's name is Dave. He is an auto-gnome cleric and was created to help protect a monastery that was completely overrun and destroyed, and one of the Doyen found him and put him back together.
Cool. So Bobo's dishing you up a nice big bowl of porridge. Well, you think it's porridge. He doesn't actually like labels on his food. He just kind of dishes it up. And Bobo's been quite entertaining over the past 6 weeks or so. And he often tells you stories about his granddaddy. And Bobo idolises his granddaddy. He thought he was quite a clever man. And you remember one particular story comes to mind. And it's how he got the name Bobo. His real name is Bo Jekyll. But everybody calls him Bobo. And he used to say, my granddaddy, he was a clever man. He used to work on the farm. He said to me, Bo, if you can't say something twice, then don't say nothing at all. He was a clever man. He was. He used to work on the farm. And you often get the impression that Bobo gets all these sayings a little bit mixed up and confused. As he moves over to the next person in line, what does he see?
So I'm playing Winchester, who is a very inhuman gunslinger. So basically, at the age of 12, his parents were killed by this unknown beast. His brother was also dragged away. Due to the fact, being only 12 years old, he felt really helpless as he just cowered in the corner. This inspired him to become a hunter, just to track down the monster that killed his family and took his brother from him.
As Bobo comes out to you, Winchester, would you like some oats this morning?
Depends what's in it.
Oh, they're good for you. They grow big and strong, just like me. My granddad, this is a clever man. He used to say, breakfast is the best meal of the day.
I'll take your word for it.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm starting already. Perception is 12.
12, okay. So as Bobo's pouring these oats into your bowl, or what's supposed to be oats, I have a feeling we saw him give the horse a very similar thing. And the horse is big and strong, so
Does work.
you notice that Bobo's got this jacket on with quite a tall collar. He's shaved. He's got that pale looking skin of a Goliath and the tribal looking tattoos. But as he pours it, his collar slips down a bit, and you notice on the left side of his neck a big X.
Okay.
It looks like a scar, like somebody's cut it into his neck. A big X. Now, you will know, seeing as how each one of you also has this on your left side of your neck now, that this is the mark of the hunter. And you didn't realise until today that the Bobo is in fact a hunter too. Do you say anything, or do you just...
I look at the scar and think, Hunter, how'd you get into this business then?
It's like, yes, that was a long time ago. That was a different Bobo altogether.
So
And
we've got the soft and squishy Bobo.
Yeah, and he moves along to Dan, if you'd like to describe your character and what Bobo sees here.
Alright, my name is She, and they are a warforged monk. They've got sort of like blue electrical wires that come from the back of the head that turn into sort of like dreadlocks / cane rolls, however you want to call them. He's got a katana on his back. He's got a blood red cape and blood red robes. Basically was found and brought back and put back together, and he's got no recollection of anything other than the past 6 months at the guild itself.
So, as a warforged, do you eat?
Nope.
No. So, as Balbo walks past you, he obviously knows this because you've been in camp with him for 6 weeks, and he just gives you an empty bowl. He likes to give you a bowl just so you're included.
I'll give him a high five as he walks past.
And it hits your hand. As it hits your hand, you feel your shoulder go back, even though like you'd be quite strong being warforged and a construct as such.
I hear just a...
Yeah. Might need to get some oil on that.
Yeah, I need some WD-40 on it.
And then he moves along to you. What do we see?
You see a human, and he salutes and goes, Jaden Patrikoff, at your service. Ex-soldier, and obviously wearing his old army uniform. Good at medicine, but also a little bit of magic, which wasn't allowed in the army. So here I am, trying to earn a living. And can I have some porridge, please, sir?
Yes, Balbo gives you an extra scoop. He likes your enthusiasm.
Thank you very much, sir. This food's so much better than the army as well.
He says there's always time for a smile.
And there always is indeed.
Yes, and roll me a perception check.
Can't I do insight? I'm good at insight.
Insight works for me.
Wow. That's a 2, so that makes insight 7. So there's a good start to my rolls.
As he
So
bends
insight, yeah.
forward with this spoon and dollops this sloppy
I'm so
looking,
hungry, I don't care.
sloppy looking house that you're so happy to get. Balbo says, "You'll enjoy it. The horse loved it this morning." And as he leans forward, you'll notice that there's something slips out of his tunic. And as soon as it slips out, he pushes it back in, but you do get a glimpse of it. And it's like a small potion bottle on a leather necklace.
What's that potion, Bobo? Is it any good?
He went, "Yeah, that's Bobo's special potion."
Ooh, do we get one as part of being the hunter, sir?
No, you really don't want one of these.
Oh, that's not good. Why not?
Bobo doesn't drink it because Bobo turns into a monster when
Ooh.
he takes the potion. But my granddaddy, he said, sometimes, Bobo, you gotta be a monster, man. You gotta be a monster.
Sometimes you need to release that inner monster. When I was in the war, you have to do things and they're not good things.
You're a clever man. You should have worked on a farm.
Sometimes I wish I did. My daddy had lots of money, but no good for me.
Yeah.
I want to help out.
My granddaddy would have liked you. And then he moves on to you.
My character's name is Nizu, but he likes to be called Nis, and he's a Yuan-Ti ranger that had been raised by the Wood Elves after a skirmish gone wrong between the Wood Elves and the Yuan-Ti tribes.
Yeah. So he offers you some of this horse slop that he's passing off as halts.
I'm a little bit
One
wary.
scoop or two.
I'm a little bit wary of it. So
Yes,
I'm just
no,
wondering what-
you gotta grow up and be big and strong.
You gotta feed your snake.
My snake can get its food at the time.
I'm just sitting there, just playing with it, going, "Yeah, eat it, eat."
That's going on.
I'll just have the one for now.
Just the one.
Yeah.
That's good. I'll give the rest to the horse. He didn't have enough this morning. As he scoops you one scoop in, he takes the rest back to the horse. And you guys get thinking, and after seeing Bobo's scar on his neck, yours kind of starts itching and tingling a little bit. And it kind of brings you back to...
Mine sort of like etched into me.
It's like it's been like basically carved into a tree, but like obviously you got that metal scratch where the metal where it's carved is a lot shinier than the rest of the metal. And you all collectively think back to that night where you initially came 6 weeks ago. And that's where we're going to go right now. We're going to do a flashback to the first night in camp. 7 weeks ago, you all made the journey from Attoghar's great citadel in the centre of the capital to the hunters' camp just outside the smaller province of Attoghar. And it was here that you was to be taking up residence and squiring for the hunters of Attoghar. You are barely trained, very low level at this stage, and you've made the journey to the camp. Barely. It's taken a week, and it's been a hard road. Outside of towns in Attoghar is a very dangerous place. This is where all the monsters, all the magic, and all the good people doing bad things and the evil people doing bad things lurk. The town's guard will wash their hands of anything that happens outside the town walls, and it is the jurisdiction of the hunters to sort out. You essentially, or the hunters that you are going to squire for, stand between everything that can destroy the world and the world that doesn't want you. As you reach the camp, you notice it's quite quiet. It is late evening, and the moonlight does illuminate it enough for you to see. You reach the palisade walls. The camp on one side, on the north side, has rocks and forest, and it has palisade walls coming all the way around. It's quite secure. Again, it's a dangerous place outside those walls, as you know. As you walk up to the main entrance, you see that the large palisade gates are open, and this is unusual. As you are being expected by Barnabas, the Doyen, who runs the hunters, you had no problem calling out and walking through. As you walk through the palisade gates, you are greeted with what can only be described as chaos. First thing you notice is bodies strewn everywhere. You see who you now know as Bobo standing over who you now know as Barnabas. Barnabas seems unconscious. Further into the centre of the campsite, towards the north end, you see strewn about hunters' bodies, dead. Well, what you assume dead, there's a lot of blood. And stomping around is two rather large beasts. And one of the beasts kind of grabs one of the lifeless bodies, drags it, smashes it on a rock, and then throws it into the pond. As it does that, the splash, you follow the splash upwards, and you see this tentacle creature hovering about 30 foot above the camp, above the rocks at the north end. And you just hear attack as this creature turns and disappears into smoke. And the two beasts at the bottom, I'd say that you recognise them as ogres. Ogres are quite a common monster, quite a natural monster in this day and age. They look up and they basically look back towards you. Roll initiative.
Let's go black because the white one didn't work.
18.
Oh,
16.
That started well.
0.
18.
Natural 1.
Yeah, same.
So 4.
19 for 21.
I've got 11. 21. So 21, as I said, we go for a simplified initiative. 21, odd number, starts at anti and goes anti-clockwise.
Here we go.
I'm just going to look at the big thing and go, what? And then just go, okay, well, there we go. I'll action. I will cast Emboldening Bond on myself and Winchester.
Do you just want to tell us what Emboldening Bond does for everybody
So,
out there?
An Emboldening Bond is I can choose up to 2 willing creatures within 30 feet of myself, creating a magical bond for 10 minutes. When the bonded creature is by me or within 30 feet, they can add a D4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw they make.
Okay. Then D4s always add up, don't they?
They do.
They do when you're involved.
They definitely do.
We're going to call you Mr. D4.
And as a bonus action, I will put Shield of Faith on myself to increase my AC.
Okay.
And I will.
Are you going to use movement?
Yes, I will run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Up on the log.
Yeah. Yeah.
And those little legs over there.
Come at me, big boy. the ogre just turns to look at you. And he just stares you down.
Hey, Speedy. Hi.
I think he got your invitation and he's RSVPing right now.
Yes.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, Winchester. Our resident gunslinger.
Gunslinger. Right.
So I've never played the gunslinger before, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out.
Seeing the carnage. Right. So I am going to make my way across this.
Make a way.
I knew it was coming.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out my pepper box pistol and aim and shoot at that ogre over there.
Yeah. So when you are making a pistol attack, do you just make that the same as a ranged attack?
Yes, which works as a ranged attack.
Okay. I will say that ogre this side is number 1.
Number 1. Okay, so ogre number 1 it is. So that is a 18 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
Brilliant.
First blood.
And that is a 1d10. Is it that one? That's a 10.
Just checking to see
Plus
whether ogres
3.
get immunity to firearms. I don't.
But it does class.
That would have been quite funny though, wouldn't it?
For future reference, it is piercing damage.
Okay, yeah.
So
So it is
that's-
non-magical as well, I'm assuming. So
That's a 13 damage.
13 damage.
Nice.
Damn.
I rolled
Jesus.
10 on a d10.
Nice.
3.
Damn.
Right.
Start.
Okay, after a flying start. Well done. Well
I'm just
done.
going to flip my
Well
pistol
played,
over.
sir.
Smells it smoke. Put it
So
away.
he seems not worried about his invitation now. He's worried about what you've just done to him. As this, is it like pepper? So it's like a shotgun blast,
Like a buckshot.
I'll
or is it just like a single
just
shot?
say just a single shot.
Yeah, it's like this single shot. It just deep into his shoulder, and he kind of just like, and he just stares fixated on you as he's grunting and getting ready to charge you down.
Very nice.
Yes, right, okay. So, she is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to get up to there and he's going to patient defense as a bonus action.
Oh, what's that do?
Patient defense, spend 1 key point, and it takes the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn if, like, basically there's a reaction if he comes towards us.
All right.
So that uses 1 of my key points up. There we go. That's done. Now I'm just going to stand there and just look at him and just...
As you're running, you don't really get much attention. He's still focused on what Winchester's
He's just
just
been
shot at him. It's probably might have been the first time it's ever been shot, so it's not used to. And ogres aren't the most intelligent of creatures, so this might have kind of freaked him out a little bit.
Okay. Right. So obviously we've just come in from a long journey, so I'm tired and cold. So I'm going to move 30 foot to get right to the fire and warm up.
This ogre number 1's feeling rather bullied.
And then for my action, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, Order's Demand, because I'm an Order Cleric. As an action, you present my holy symbol, and each creature of your choice, which is of that one within a 30-foot range that can hear you, must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until the end of your next turn, or until the charmed creature takes any damage. You can also cause any of the charmed creatures to drop what they are holding when they fail the saving throw.
So this is a very wise ogre.
Oh, fuck.
Nasty.
Just me to get the voice over.
He's not a wise ogre.
13.
That's 8.
So
he's 10 minus 2.
He's charmed by me, and he got to drop his weapon.
Okay, so he's going to drop his
And
grey
it's-
club or javelin.
Drop his club,
So he's going to drop his grey.
and
Right.
it's until the end of my next turn. And if I can, I will let everyone know.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects.
Don't say naff all about his
That's all
alloys.
about
yeah.
that, so.
Charmer has advantage on ability checks against it. That's it. Yeah, so
Okay,
he's a fair
yeah.
game. So I'm still gunning for this guy.
Cool. But
It's gonna have to,
Oh,
he's took out his weapons on the floor, and that's it. I'm just going to get warmed by the fire.
Who invited this guy?
I'm cold!
I'm going to turn to look. You do realise there's more than one Doyen.
I was thinking, this guy's getting bullied.
We're going
What's
to
wrong
get
with this guy?
flanked by two of the thickest creatures.
Well, I didn't
Don't
see
wander
anybody
around.
else running in here.
I'm trying.
I followed you.
I got how much movement?
So, I'm just going to take one step back.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on Ogre 2.
So that would be a concentration spell.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I am going to take a shot at it. By drawing my arrow. If I'm right for that big thick skull of his.
That's a big target.
Should move back then.
That's 18.
18, yeah, you definitely hit it dead centre, and he's kind of faced to the side, so you kind of hit him right in the side of the head.
That's 1d plus 3. That's 5 piercing and 1d6.
Luckily, an ogre's main organs aren't like kind of contained in his head, so
That's and 2.
2 damage.
No, that's 5 plus 2.
5 plus 2, 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, and then for my little companion, I'm a bit wary of at the moment.
Are you a little snack?
Yes,
Little snack.
because although it may be agile, it could get
I was going to say
sparked
it's
out
going to be
quite
quite.
quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be quite fragile, isn't it, a snake?
So I'm going to take the option to. So it lifts up, it's a little flying snake. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plonk himself down just beyond the log and the cleric.
He's a snake.
Snack.
It's a snake.
So, ogre number 1, he's still annoyed at you. He's going to use his free action to pick up a piece of club off the floor.
Okay.
And as he does that with his other hand, he's going to throw a javelin at you.
Okay.
Going to be within 30 feet, so it's going to be a standard roll on that. Javelin attack will be. It's going to be 19 to hit. As he brings this javelin back and launches it straight at you, it's going to hopefully hit you in the chest. That's what he's aiming for.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This is going to be a good solid hit, I think. That teacher to protect the box neck.
Yeah.
That is going to be. That's going to be 9 piercing damage. As this giant javelin just hits you square in the chest, it kind of knocks you back, and you put your foot out, and you kind of like skid back, kind of action movie style. As you kind of like just put your arms out to get, and you're there, and you're like sticking out. Get this out of me. Ogre number 2, he's going to advance toward the 1T ranger. Close the distance down. He's going to move 40 foot. Or get at least within 30 foot. 30 foot's fine. That's fine. That'll be fine there. Just so he doesn't take disadvantage on his javelin attack. And he's going to attack you with a javelin. And that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Yes. You said it every time. So again, as he runs in like this, like it looks like the Olympics. He's kind of like took a run up, and he's like whoosh, and he is going to hit you for a lot. 11 piercing damage. As he hits you, more in the leg, and it's kind of like a bit of an Ace Ventura moment. He's like. You turn and this javelin's turning with you.
Bit of help here.
Top of the round.
I'm going to hear the and turn around and go, shit, snake!
I look at Dave and I go, Dave, make it quiet.
Oh.
Does your pistol have a reload?
It does, but I have took the gunner feat, so I ignore reload.
Brilliant.
Nice.
That's it for you guys. Gunner feet. Now reload.
So I'm going to go. Meh, quiet. I'm just going to run up and hit him with my axe.
Okay.
Get it. And I get a D4 as well, so I might as well use it.
Yeah, don't forget you guys, you used your D4 for these.
No, it's only these 2 characters.
Okay.
Mind that's 6.
A 6 is going to miss as you're running and kind of like just basically you swing just in time with his time of movement. He hasn't dodged. It was just a pure coincidence that he was actually moving at the time.
It was a coincidence that I ran towards him because there's a snake behind me.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would do it.
Said you like quiet?
Ooh, as a
It's quiet up down.
yeah, as a bonus action, I'll turn around and I'll heal a Yanti friend.
1T.
20.
That's 1d4 plus.
What's that?
1d4 plus 3. It's
No,
healing.
what's this?
Sorry, healing word.
Healing word on you?
It just is in the background. It's
Oh,
Niz.
yeah, I can hear you. That's fine.
It's Nick. It's 5.
Oh, there you go.
Fair enough.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
That's teamwork.
Okay. He's still looking at you with this like javelin sticking out.
Yeah. Oh, just gonna hit him again. I'll just say, is this all you've got?
Are you going to shoot him again with the
I am
box
shooting him
pistol?
again. I'm going for it. I'm going to use my D4 as well, just to make sure I hit. So, 16.
16 hits.
Yeah, I need
As you
it.
raise this
You
pistol,
did need that one.
the ogre brings up his forearm to kind of like block because he knows something bad's coming.
Just gonna aim a bit lower though this time.
Oh, it's like that.
I mean,
There'll be
business.
extra damage, yeah.
Yes. 7 damage.
Yeah, 7 damage. So you hit him in the knee, shall we say?
Okay.
No vital point, but it's still 7 damage is a good hit.
Yeah. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to move back just to the corner.
As you see this dark red blood seeping from the knee to down the inside of the shin. Yeah, it's definitely you're definitely not making it easy for these guys.
I need to make my concentration check because of damage.
Yes, you do. So it'd be 10 or half the damage if it's more than 10.
So
It'd be 10.
Yeah. 16, 17.
So you passed. Okay.
Yep.
Right, so as she was running up towards that one, he heard Niz shout out a little help. He turns around and sees the other Olga. He's like, okay, I'm coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get there. And he's going to, as he's running up, he's going to bring out his katana and try and slice his Achilles.
Oh, nice.
Come on, big boy. Oh, okay, 15 plus 5 is dirty 20.
Yeah, that will hit. As you run in, this Warforged monk kind of go along and just slice him with this steel sharp blade.
Oh, okay. That's 9 damage.
Oh, nice. So you hit him right across the back of the calf muscle.
Bonus action, I will unarmed strike and I'll try and, as I've sliced him with that arm, I'll try and uppercut his straight in between his legs.
Nice.
Why not?
just to let him make sure you know he's there.
Just so he knows. 13 plus 5 is 18.
18 does indeed hit.
And that's a D4. One. That's 3 plus 3. That's another 6 damage. Yeah. Death.
That did almost as much painful damage as the actual cut on the katana.
But I'm still on my note. Yeah, almost, yeah. I mean, come on. If you get punched out, it hurts a lot.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Right, so I've seen everyone else run away that way, so I'm going to go a bit of cleric on cleric action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We don't need to know about your broken.
Would that class as flanking or that count as flanking?
That would there.
Okay.
Yeah. I do use flanking rules, guys, as the optional rules. I also have to make it fair for ranged fighters, I have, if you get a ranged fighter with elevation that's using non-magical attacks, I give advantage, and if you're on the lower ground, it's disadvantage, just to make things a little bit fair with the flanking.
So, and because I've got no original ideas myself, bonus action Shield of Faith, which gives me a bonus of 2 AC, and then I will hit it with my mace. Well, I'll try. 12 to hit. Oh no, sorry, 14 to hit. I can't count.
14 does indeed hit.
1d6 plus 2,
As you ring this bell, like this ogre's head, it's like ringing a bell with this
4
huge
damage.
face. But yeah, he's got a thick jaw, he takes it well. 4 damage on that.
And that is my turn.
Enough to get his attention.
Why do I know I'm going to be the first to miss?
Yeah.
Well,
Can you use your snake as independently? Does your snake get its own action economy and everything? Oh. Okay. That's cool.
Nick.
I'm going to need it with this one.
It's just weak as LA at the minute.
Yeah,
It's just one of the things.
That doesn't grow in level. So I said,
Oh, it doesn't?
as far as I'm aware, it doesn't now.
No, but yeah, ranger animals.
But as you level up, you can then take
to the more.
high difficulty creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can change it then.
It's like a druid's wall shape, I think, like
Yeah.
the CR level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you.
You just can't get attached to your animal. You go. No, don't like you anymore. Trading you eat.
Ogres like snake. Tastes like chicken.
I attempt to climb just on the little tower next to the gate.
If you climb on that, won't give you advantage on the ogre because you'll be eye to eye. However, if you climb on top of the brace across the gate, I will give you advantage because you will be higher than the ogre.
Do it.
I don't need an athletics check for that. It's pretty
Sure.
straight. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
No, it's a relief.
As I said, it was a quiet, calm night. It was a summer evening, so it's not like it's raining or there's any wet surfaces or anything. Yeah.
So,
As I said before, that will give a ranged attacker having the high ground advantage on the roll.
you know I was going to fall flat on my face if I had to roll.
Yeah.
However, if you do get knocked off, you will take, falling
Yeah.
damage as well.
And I wonder where he's going to aim.
Aim at me.
I've been knocking on the
Hello.
barrel.
Please make sure you hit it because I'm on my knees right behind you.
Oh, yeah. Straight through the leg. That's the one.
It just bounces off the floor.
I'm just going to aim for the general torso area to be quiet on it.
Oh,
So that's,
yeah,
so that's head on
Yeah,
me
yeah.
then.
And if it's a huge general torso area. 22.
Oh,
22 is a solid hit, yes.
That's 1d8 plus 1d6.
It helps that the ogre's kind of watching you as you went up there, kind of thing. And he's kind of opened himself up to an attack.
That's another 7.
7 damage on ogre number 2.
And my little flying snake has finally realised that
you've
his
lost right, it's all right.
companion.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So he will get advantage also because of flanking.
Yeah, and he's going to try to take a bite of him.
It's a bold strategy for the snake.
It is.
Num num num.
And it's...
What do I have to roll to bite the head off a snake?
It's got an arm class of 16.
Are they?
He's got high dexterity.
What's his strength though?
So I'm going to use the action. I'm going to action bite, which is a...
Basically, the ogre's going to turn him into a gummy worm.
Nick on your belt.
Just don't break the
that's
snake.
just 2 again.
I had a corn snake, they used to do that.
That's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That's 1 piercing damage plus 3 d4 poison.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
3
I'll
d4.
take the 1
No.
piercing damage to start with.
Can I pinch one of your...
Yeah, carry on.
please? And that's... and 5 poison damage.
Okay.
And on top of that, because it's still got 30 foot of movement speed left, I'm going to lift up and fly away.
Fly away.
Fly by with a snake does not provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm well aware that's going to probably be the first bit to do.
That's
5, 10.
As he's learning another thing that
as the snake attacks and sinks his teeth in, the ogre is looking bloodied right now.
He left me just on my own with him now.
He's really not happy.
In all fairness, you was away from him anyway, so...
Ogre number 1. I mean, there's no reason for these guys to move. They've got targets right there that have pissed them off. So, yeah. Ogre number 1 is just going to go for the gnome. He's going to try and play whack-a-gnome. With the automaton.
Yeah,
Does he have to put a 20 pence piece or anything in?
I'm just looking at him going, come here.
Bend over and show me your slot. I see.
That's where it started now.
So, great club. Plus 6 to hit.
Ring it, big boy.
Ooh, 13. He's
No.
going to miss. Okay. Okay, well, we'll do a repeat and we're going to play Whack-a-Monk. I don't want to see your slot. And it's going to be... Which way is it that? Oh, this is better. It's 22 to hit.
Yes, that is.
That is going to be 2d8 plus 4.
Holy!
Ooh, yes, we've ramped it up a little bit now. Are you upset?
And all the clerics are over this side going,
That's not
"Hi."
11 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
As he turns around and he brings this great club, it's like it almost looks like a tree trunk, straight down onto your shoulder, and it kind of drops you to one knee, and then you kind of stand back up because you can take it. You're a man.
I got like a big
You're a monk.
dent in my arm. In
Actually, you're not a man. You're a construct.
Yeah. You ruby.
Warforged.
You're not a man. You're a machine.
Right, that is the ogre's turns done. Oh, gonna get paid back for back. No, you know.
Yeah.
With
know.
advantage as well.
Yeah. I am definitely going to hit this one with my +4. That is 18 to hit.
18 does indeed hit.
Yes. And
Oh, crap. That's something.
Yeah, that's good for us.
I feel like that forgot
when
something.
the DM says, "Oh crap," you know, I forgot something that is probably good for you.
Yeah. So that is definitely going to be a
Professional
1d6.
DM over here, guys. Oh,
So that's a
crap.
1d6 minus 1. That's 4 damage.
4 damage. What kind of damage are we taking?
That is slashing with my axe.
This ogre's he's looking a bit bruised, but he's not bloodied.
We'll be in a minute.
You will be in a bit.
Oh,
Let's go.
right. So that's fighting talk, Alice.
That's it.
And that's all I am going to do for now because I am still concentrating.
Okay. So it looks like I'm going to be doing the same thing. So again, this time I'm going to use a grit point.
You're gonna grit point, eh?
I'm
Nice.
using a grit point.
You want to tell everybody what grit points do for your gunslinger?
Yeah. So grit points are primarily used for the gunslinger. They're a way of using special shots, basically, that do different things. I expend a number of grit shots in order to do special little things like
It's your trick shots, isn't it?
yeah, more trick shots. Yeah, use them to like daze a creature or do a bit of extra damage if needs be. I can expend multiple grit shots to do the same thing that does a bit more damage, or I can just do the one. But yeah, I regain those when I roll a natural 20 on my firearm attacks, or land a killing blow on an enemy.
Oh, so you actually have to land the killing blow. to
Killing
get
blow, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to land that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some
We'll get
Yeah.
a crit. We'll get a crit.
some glory stealing over here,
Yeah.
yeah, guys.
Or
Yeah.
they will regain after a short rest.
Okay. So what are you going to use your grit point?
So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use 1 grit point on a trick shot called Violent Shot. So Violent Shot, using a firearm attack against a creature, I can use 1 or more grit points, and for each grit point, the attack gains a 2+ to the firearm's misfire. So misfire is what I roll. Different weapons have different misfire. In this case, it's a 2. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, my weapon essentially jams, and I have to spend an action to repair it.
Cool.
And so I add 2 to my misfire, and if the attack hits, I get to roll 1 additional weapon damage die. In this case, would be a D10
Oh,
per grit
that-
event.
that
Yeah.
is a big payoff.
So I'm going to expend 1 for an extra D10. So
Yeah.
in this case, now my misfire would be a 4. So I roll that.
Feel like
15 plus 7.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
it.
that's
As
it.
You take aim with this pepper box pistol, and again you see it is like the other arm this time.
Yes.
Just like,
I'm going to go for the other knee, I think.
ooh,
even me.
this one's gonna hurt.
Oh, yes. So that's 8 plus 3. So that's 8. 11 plus 6. So that's 17, 20.
20.
So you don't bring the club to a gunfight.
And that's what you get for throwing a javelin at me.
Yeah. Oh, don't mess with you, jeez.
Damn, yeah, he's definitely bloodied now. As you kind of like take him down to one knee, and as he brings his foot back up, like, this blood is just spurting all over the place. And it's all over our gnome friend here. You look like you're wearing a red coat. You look like, Christmas ornaments at this stage.
Not nice. It's covered in blood.
There's a reason my cape's blood red.
Yeah,
so
I'm
it
just
matches.
going to turn around and go, I'm going to rust!
WD-40.
Much iron.
Nice. Well played, sir. Well played.
Right. I think. Yeah, you know what?
So this ogre will be facing you right now.
He's facing me now.
Yeah, he turned around to bring the club down on your shoulder.
Right.
So you're eye to eye. He's like,
I am going to look him in the eye and I'm going to try and slice his throat
oh, okay.
for one.
Which eye?
Folks, that is the level of the.
It's only going down from there.
Mention this is for mature audiences.
Are they eyes or are they like LEDs?
Yeah, sort of. 17 plus 5, so that's 20.
That's a 20 hit.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
That's a lot.
That is. Should have got this out before, shouldn't I? That one. That's 6 damage.
So I'll tell you that's slashing damage.
Yes, that is. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to flurry of blows. So I can do 2 unarmed strikes with another one of my key points. So that's that. And I'm going to sort of. So I'll slit his. Well, I'll cut its throat. I wouldn't say slit. And then I'm just going to. How tall are these?
Or you're talking about probably 8 to 10 foot.
So I'm sort of like.
Yeah,
belly button
you've got
height.
to like naval height here.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna sort of like
Wet Willie.
duck down, I'm gonna sort of duck down a little bit and sort of like 1-2 and it balls.
Nice.
Just because it's right there. Just so I get two on this one. Come on, let's get that for these going. That's a 15 plus 5, so that's a dirty 20, and then 8 plus 5 is a 13. So I don't think.
Yeah, powerful hit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'll guess don't have any armor. It's just natural height.
So that's 2d4s plus. Come on, get it. There we go. Right. So that's a 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 3 is 11. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that was a lot.
So I just look at him.
So that was a 17 in total that round.
Nice.
Yeah, you kind of like slash him across the throat as you put your sword away. He's like bend down to the knee. 1, 2, straight in the beanbags. And he's like, oh.
Bring your boy.
You just see him bend down and his eyes cross over. So they start watering.
Cool. I'm gonna, nice and simple, attack with my mace again. Not great, but I think it's a hit. It's 14 again.
Yeah, that definitely hits as you go back this time. You went one way, you're going to go back the other way.
Go back the other way.
Smash, see if you can get him
Slightly better. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And then as my bonus action, I believe I'm within 60 foot of she. Just about. So I'm going to cast because I've seen Whack-a-Monk, so I'm going to cast a healing word.
Ooh.
It's not great. It is 4, I believe. 4 health points back. Thank you. And that's me done.
Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna once again. I've got my height advantage. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit him
number
with a
2.
knock.
So yeah, you are
Number
shooting
2.
down. You'll have that nice big broad shoulders to aim for as well.
Him or the monk. 12.
Yeah, hits.
Oof.
It's a 5 and a 4. That's 1d plus 1d6. Ooh, that's 16 points of damage.
Oof.
Damn.
Damn, boy.
Describe to me how you actually kill this.
Nice. Well done.
I've been quite lucky with where the arrow's actually landed, because it's actually landed just at the base of its skull. It's managed to pierce
Thing. Nice.
square in the
Right
middle.
there, right on
Yeah.
that little soft spot.
Does it fall forward or back by any chance?
Ah, great.
It kind of staggs it. It kind of. I can roll a d4 if you want, but I imagine
Yeah,
it
roll
stags
D4, okay.
stagging around and then just collapsing sideways on itself.
Okay, yeah, sideways is.
I was getting ready then. I got
Yeah.
proficiency on deck, so.
And because the monster died with Hunter's Mark on, I can
Transfer.
use my bonus action to transfer it onto.
Nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So if somebody wants to lay that ogre down,
On top of Dan.
on top of it, almost. Maybe when you get a little bit higher level, I'll be cool. You know, just to let you know that I'm still around. Alright, okay, so it's the ogre's turn. Oh, just saw his friend go down.
You're going down next. Pick a cleric, any cleric.
You're behind him, are you? He's gonna.
Yes.
You hit him last.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. The whacker arm didn't work out, so he's gonna. He's just basically.
Whack a human.
He's gonna be-
Excuse me, that's racist. You can't.
It's gonna be a backhander cleric day.
Still.
As he hits with his great club. Oh, that is terrible. What's going on with this dice?
Thank God for that.
That
That's a
is a 9 to hit.
Duck and miss.
Yeah. It's threw him off trying to hit this gnome. He's hitting at different heights now.
Or do I jump him? He's like,
So how tall are you?
I'm better. I'm a human, so I bet
Normal human.
Yeah, about 5'11", 5'12".
Yeah, I'll tell you jump it.
Yeah, jump it.
Yeah, jump in. He's hitting quite low because he's just struck at this gnome and he's just turned to hit without really gauging what height.
Go on, Mr. Cleric.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It's alright, it was beeping.
I'm gonna hit again with advantage and my d4. So that's 18 plus 2. That's a dirty 20.
Yes, that will definitely hit. What are you hitting with?
My axe,
Your axe. Okay.
and this time I'm going to aim for his foot because
Is it two-handed or one-handed? You have a shield, don't you?
one-handed. I have a shield.
Choppy chop.
I'm going to chop at his foot. So it's 20. It's,
Well, like down at his foot, so you kind of split
Yep.
it into two, like kind of
Down.
like a turtle foot. Ah,
Proper hoofing.
yeah.
so that's 1 damage.
Yeah.
You got -1 to that.
Well, damage. So you chopped off its, trimmed its tail down. For it.
That's it, yeah. Thank you.
Anyone for Alga toenails? Yeah.
I hear they're a collectible item.
In,
It wasn't available. The teeth
6
from
months'
someone
time,
else.
that ends up in the soup.
Great for making perfume.
Don't give it to
Ooh,
Steve.
necklaces.
Winchester.
Okay, so again,
So how much ammo did you start with?
20.
20, okay.
So I've used 3.
Yeah.
So I will again. Let's hit another shot. 20. I'm gonna not use any more grip points at the moment.
Just a standard.
Just a standard.
Okay.
So 12 plus 7, 19.
That's a hit, definitely.
Yeah,
Again, this time, he puts his hands one low and one high.
that's it. Aim for the nipples, I think.
Oh, God.
3 plus 3, that's 6 damage.
Yes, is exactly the amount you need to kill it if you want to describe how that happens.
Boom!
So I'm just going to bring my weapon up with one hand.
Side copy.
I'm just going to aim just for the left nip. And let's shoot.